Tonight we march to the finish of Week 12 with a strong Monday night matchup, as it'll be the Tigers of Mexico City taking on the Philadelphia Eagles.
The final playoff push is upon us. It's Week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports.
On the return, Tony Pollard from his end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. Off the play fake, here's Pickett.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
They try to find Jackson Smith and Jigba.
But it's going to be second down.
You look at this Eagle defense.
They were very solid last week in the victory over Baltimore.
One thing you always look for when you're evaluating a defense, how opportunistic are they? How many takeaways do they get? How about last week's game? The number was 6. Phenomenal performance.
Trying with Pickett here on third down. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 43.
Pollard will take it up the gut.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
In motion, right goes Hopkins. Pickett now from the gun here.
It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
Pickett will look to throw it here. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. And they will finally get him as he's all the way down near the 40-yard line. Well, that is a quick lesson on how difficult this defense is to throw against. An interception on their initial drive of the ball game.
Now we know why their offensive staff spent the entire week awake trying to prepare for this one, because you can't totally shy away from throwing the football. But at the same time, you're looking at them and going, where are the weaknesses? How are we going to move it?
One of the top defenses in the NFL for a reason. We just saw one example right there. Had a bit of a lane there, took advantage of it. Give them 7 there on the first down carry.
Well, this defense very strong in that victory from a week ago.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and try to attack them this week, because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, what do you do now when you go into a game? Do you decide you can't throw the ball? Do you try and run it more? Or do you tell your quarterback, make sure you see your guys open before you deliver?
Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. Oh, and this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away.
He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2.
2 yards still to go. 3rd down now. Here's Hurts to throw. That is caught. And he's going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. They stopped after only a yard, taking it down to the 14.
They work now on 2nd and 9.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
Well, he certainly didn't like what he saw all from the coverage on his primary reads, and he didn't even have any luck trying to get back to his safety valve. Give defense a credit. Coverage was in lockdown mode everywhere.
And now the third down throw incomplete as well.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing fourth down.
The kick by Elliott is good. And the Eagles, they take a 3-0 lead. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Their second drive here, the ballgame, Charles. Remember last time they threw the interception, but the defense held up. It bent a little bit, didn't break, only giving up the 3 points.
Yeah, obviously they left some points on the table there their last time out, but boy, they have to thank their defense for holding the opposition just 3 after they threw the pick. Their turn now, back out on the field, put together a good drive, and get some points of their own.
You look at this Eagle defense. They were very solid last week in the victory over Baltimore.
And what I saw on film was nearly an unstoppable pass rush. They had 5 sacks last week, plenty of hurries. So now do you just max protect on offense, keep everyone in and run, 1 or 2 receiver routes to make sure your quarterback stays up? We'll soon find out.
And he'll push forward for a couple to the 34. Pickett sets up play action. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. A new set of downs after a strong pickup of 16 yards. They'll go with Pollard here on first down. And he's going to be brought down inside the 45 at the 43. From the 43, it's 2nd and 3. Pickett, he'll look to throw it. Oh, and he lost the football. And it's picked up by the Eagles. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. And they put it on the ground here on the second drive. And, of course, Charles, that follows drive number 1 where they had the INT.
Makes you wonder what's going on with this team because a lot of times we can attribute it to nerves. But maybe it's a lack of focus. Maybe it's the preparation for the game. Maybe they just came into a little lackadaisical because that's just not looking good at all. That's just not the football that we came here to see. That run right there was an offensive line coach's dream, wasn't it? Guys picked up all their assignments, created a nice gap for the running back to get through, pick up 7 yards. Yeah, he's probably chortling on the headset right now, so we got it going, boys. Let's keep it going.
Give him a yard on the run there, and that's going to set up a 3rd down and 2. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Hurts sets up to throw it. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Well, obviously searching for their first touchdown this game, partner, and that quick 3 and out, that's not going to achieve that at all. Give victory to the secondary there. They brought out tight coverage on that 3rd down snap.
21 yards. Well done on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And job 1 here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Pickett back to throw. He finds his man, Pollard. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. Pickett to throw on first down. And that one is incomplete. And it also concludes quarter number 1. 2nd and 10. Pickett now to throw off the play fake. Blitz coming, and down he goes. James Bradbury running in and finishing that play on the corner blitz. They need 18 yards here on 3rd down. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Here's a screen now for Pollard. And he'll go down to the ground at the 39, and obviously that's well short of the first. They get 12 yards back, but it still leads to a 4th and long. So now they're going to send out the field goal unit to, as they say, fire away from long distance. And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one, as it's good from 56 yards out. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there. It was a quick 3 and out, and they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
2nd down, here's Jalen Hurts. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. The offense on 3rd down tonight, just 1 for 3 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. Play action. Here's Hurts. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. So a nice play defensively by the rookie, coming up with the INT.
And that's a late-round pick right there, making a first-round impact. And a lot of these day 3 corners, they end up winding up on special teams and sub-packages and even on the practice squad. But he's really made an impact on this defense, and he comes up with the interception.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. The safety, Terrell Edmonds, picks it. And the Eagles are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50. And they were in a great position to take the lead, Charles. Obviously, all they needed was a field goal to do that. They wanted the touchdown. Unfortunately, they're going to get neither.
And you know every offense talks about the same thing each week, don't they, Brandon? They want to end every drive with a kick, whether it's a field goal attempt, a point after the touchdown, Philadelphia! A.J. Brown, halfway to 100 now with career touchdown number 50. And the Eagles have taken the lead. Elliott good with a PAT. And the lead is now 10-3. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Pollard to return from the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out, they threw the interception on the very first play. And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete.
But 2 good plays on this one, Brandon. The first one at the quarterback because the pressure affected his throw. And I think it forced him to throw away from his designated target. And how about the second bit of pressure downfield? Receiver going up for the pass, helping force that incompletion.
On 3rd down, it's Pollard. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. They're going for this. Pickett able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on fourth. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Here's Pickett. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
This defense is going to have to finish the job. There's still a second half that they have to play. But so far, an absolute total effort. They've disrupted the passing game, stressed the pocket for the quarterback. They forced him into errant throws. Everything they're doing has been executed well.
And a solid run here as he'll pick his way down to the 42-yard line. Pickett now on 1st down. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at 2nd down. Now a shotgun handoff to Pollard. And he's going to take this close to the 1st down marker as he stopped at the Eagles' 34. Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or 2 short here with 3rd down coming up. Back to throw, Pickett. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive. They toss it down to Pollard. And everyone on their assignment defensively there as he'll be taken down behind the line. Our score 10-3 with 2 minutes remaining in quarter number 2. That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13. Now Pickett. Drops this underneath for Pollard. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And 3rd and 8 now. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the 1st down. Throwing on 3rd down. Here's Pickett. And that will be incomplete.
As tight ends go, he might not provide the super flashy plays very often, but he's pretty reliable. Usually an excellent target and normally catches what's thrown to him, but he didn't on that play.
The kick by Lutz is good, and that'll bring him back within 4. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. Now a second timeout called for by the defense as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. This now a 3rd and 4. Hurts. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he's going to have an Eagles first down as he'll be marked down a yard or 2 past the marker following a gain of 6. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They go play action with Hurts. Looking downfield for Jones. That is incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
They run a draw here on second down. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45. And they're going to speed things up here. Throwing is Hurts. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
Return there, give him an even 20 yards. And control of the football, switching hands with very little time remaining until the half.
Let's go.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And now a timeout defensively after that first down play. So they're going to make this offense sweat out half number one. The final second ticks by, and that's going to do it for the first half of play. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. So the Eagles with the lead, and they're going to get this football first as the third quarter gets underway. The fair catch taken short of the goal line, and they'll begin this third quarter at their own 25. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. This game, it has obviously been all about the defense on both sides of the football. Which offense is going to break through here? We'll see if they can do it on this drive. This is caught. It's Brown. Now he's loose down the left sideline. Touchdown, Eagles. A.J. Brown. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Eagles come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. Elliott good on the extra point, and that pushes the lead up to 11. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Pollard to return from the end zone. And he returns this to the 22. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Well, the opposition laid down the challenge and opening drive touchdown here to start the second half. And, Charles, now you feel like this group needs to get an answer because this all of a sudden is a 2-score game.
Yeah, you're right about that. It was a small, manageable spread to overcome. A little bit more daunting now. I think you're exactly right. Pressure is on because you don't want them getting the ball back with a chance to really extend this lead out.
Off play action. Pickett. Finding Smith and Jigba downfield. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. Running right, it's Pollard. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 27. Going to run again here with Pollard. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. They run the play fake. Here's Pickett. And he will find his man on the outside. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Pickett on 3rd and 1. Rolling to his right. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3.
Pollard.
And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. Give him 3 on the gain there. 2nd and goal.
You know, when this offense gets down here near the end zone, they're going to turn to their bell cow. This guy's been a touchdown machine all year. Excellent job stopping him there on 1st down.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Now here's Pollard. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. A rough go there on 3rd down, a loss of 4.
And you know it pains them to be this close, and you know they're going to want to go for it here, but they absolutely have to kick the field goal and get this back to a 1-score game. It's only logical.
The kick by Lutz is good, and that'll make this an 8-point game.
So the response to that touchdown on the other side to begin the 3rd quarter. Look, just 3 points, but still a response nonetheless.
You're exactly right about that, because I think you needed to answer back with something, even though it's not 6. Just enough to send a message that says, hey, we're not going away.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And, CD, you know, sometimes you don't need those complicated game plans or the added wrinkles. Last time, you think about it, couldn't have been any simpler. 1 play, 1 pass, touchdown.
I know those coaches put a lot of work into this game plan, but I don't think they'd mind possessions like that at all. They just saved those calls for this possession instead.
2nd down, here's Hurts.
And he rifles one incomplete.
But the passing game right now for them, not overly impressive. Last week he hit on right at 50%. This week he's under 50%.
And it's not just on him. Protection, a few breakdowns along the way. That's made him get off the spot. Receivers not getting their way open.
And that's caught inside the 30. A big play there for Philly. 48 yards. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10.
Now they try the right side here.
And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. 2nd down coming up.
You know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. A 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Hurts sets up to throw it. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by Micah Hyde. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
On 1st and 10, it's Pickett.
Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. They run straight ahead here with Pollard. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that, but that would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Pickett will look to throw it here. Quick slant, finding Claypool.
And he has another 1st down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 45-yard line.
Pickett. Looking downfield for Pollard.
And he's got it inside the 10. Touchdown. Tony Pollard
Pollard with touchdown number 20 on the year. And the Tigers are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the third. Kevin O'Connell choosing to lead his guys out there. They'll go for two. Pickett will try to throw for this. It is intercepted at the goal line. The safety, Terrell Edmonds, picks it. And the Eagles are going to have the football at their own 1-yard line. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And they've got the lead here getting late into the third quarter. And the passing game for them, it's been terrific. We've seen that, but the rushing game almost non-existent.
And with the lead and trying to finish this game off, they need the running game to come back to life. They need to get sparked that way, take some time off the clock, and keep the ball away from their opponents.
And he'll power his way forward for about 4 yards there on the first down carry.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning it in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
1 quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on a Monday night. Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's the second down and 6.
Hey, Silver. Call up Yeti.
Off the play fake. Here's Hurts. That's caught by the big tight end, Dennis Goddard. And he's got this down to the 35. That's his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a first down there. Here's Hurts to throw. And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver.
Nice progress down the field, was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
Play action. Here's Hurts. He's going to look deep for Watkins. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down.
Just because you got the lead in the fourth, it doesn't mean you have to play it safe. I like the aggressive play call there to push it downfield. That time, it didn't work out.
From the gun, it's Hurts. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. And he will bring this all the way back out to midfield. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. Now a give here to Pollard. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
Nice chunky yards on first down. It really opens up your options for what you want to do on second. You go right back to him and hope he explodes, or sucker the defense in before throwing over the top.
Jet sweep here, Smith and Jigba. On this one, they may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away. Movement there on the offensive line, a little quick, and a 5-yard penalty. The crowd's not doing that O-line any favors.
Home field advantage is really kicking in, making it very difficult for them to hear the snap count.
So the false start certainly doesn't help matters as they'll try again now, 3rd and long. Looking to throw, Pickett. Here's a screen now for Pollard. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. That'll bring up 4th down. They ended up getting 8 yards, but they needed more than that. So a big one coming now for Will Lutz. This for a 4th quarter lead. The kick by Lutz is good. Well, Charles, the NFL record is 66 yards. That was 5 shy of that, but only a handful of guys have ever connected from 61 or deeper, and he can add his name to the list.
Yeah, more and more guys are trying it. That doesn't mean the success rate has gone up. That is a long kick. Guaranteed, when he turns on his phone after the game, a ton of congratulatory texts will be awaiting him.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And now they find themselves trailing following the field goal. Still a good amount of time in this fourth quarter, but this drive very well could determine the outcome of this ball game.
Now he'll go deep down the middle. And for the fourth time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by Harrison Smith. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 37. And the drive starts with a completion left side. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a second and about a foot. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
Pickett sets up play action. And that one going to come up short. Low throw.
Kind of unfortunate to judge that way. Maybe didn't have enough legs underneath him. Mechanics might have been off. Maybe some fatigue. That one came up short.
In the fourth quarter, maybe you do start to watch as the arm there, the leg's still there. This has been a tough game.
And he's got enough for the first across midfield to the 48. 78 yards rushing for him so far in this one as he nears 1,400 for the year. Off the play fake, here's Pickett. This one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down. Pickett now to throw off the play fake.
And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
They'll run left with Pollard.
And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he can even get started. After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13.
Pickett, he'll look to throw it.
Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Hopkins. Short completion, just 4 yards. And that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9.
Back to throw, Pickett. That throw right side here going to be incomplete.
And when you've got as many interceptions as he has in this one, you definitely start getting a little hesitant to throw the ball out wide because that's prime pick-6 territory. That time, he made sure the only guy who was going to catch it was sitting in the 3rd row.
The kick by Lutz is good, and that'll move their lead up to 4 now. So it's another field goal here. He may need to ice his leg after this one. That's now 5 field goals converted in this game alone.
Yeah, get the trainer. They're going to need this guy. And they've needed every single one of the field goals he's made, too. If they're going to get out of here with a win, I say he gets a game ball.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And that last turnover could have proven more costly, but their defense only gave up 3. But now answering with a field goal doesn't do them much on this drive. They need to try and find the end zone.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Going deep here for Watkins. That's caught inside the 20. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone.
Hurts.
Flushed out right. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second down.
We've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with...
Did he get the feet down? Yes! Touchdown! A.J. Brown with his 3rd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year.
And the Eagles have taken a fourth quarter lead.
Elliott good with a PAT, and that gives him a 3-point lead.
touchdown. Here's Elliott on to kick it away. Pollard to return from the end zone. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Here's 1st and 10. They'll run with Pollard to begin the drive. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 90 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. Pickett back to throw. Gets this complete to Smith and Jigba. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Here's Pickett. And that one off the mark behind him. Incomplete. He was unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark really start to finish.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here? Or is he just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
Trying to run forward with Pollard. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. Pickett to throw.
First down, Mexico City.
Wide open receiver complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Looking to throw here. Pickett. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And he is out of bounds. Looks like right at the 15.
I don't care what sport you're playing. Everyone likes to build up a little momentum, don't they? And look at this. Back-to-back completions to the big target at tight end.
That one not as profitable as the other, but still a decent game. Now Pickett. Eluding the pressure right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away. I see you nodding your head up and down. It's a very heady decision at this stage of the game. Out of the pocket, nowhere to go. Just get rid of it.
That's a smart play because you're not worried about your completion percentage, and you're also not trying to force it into bad traffic as well. Throw the ball away, live to fight another down.
Smith and Jigba with the ground. And the tackle made at the 13. He is well short of first. Now a timeout called for by the defense. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. The kick by Lutz is good. And that will tie this game here in the final minute of play. So in the final minute, they turn it over to their kicker to get him back to even, and he does not disappoint.
Brandon, do you think the pressure ever gets to this guy? Because I sure don't. That was pretty smooth right there. But I tell you, he better not rest on his laurels, because there's a good chance they may need him again if this game goes to overtime.
This is 1st and 10. Here's Eckler to begin the drive. Oh, but a great tackle there. Going to hold him to no gain as the clock runs. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock. They'll come up now on 2nd down.
Go Silver, ready?
From the gun, they'll try to run it. Breaks the tackle, now Allen. And he's going to pick up a first down here as that clock continues to run. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Well, this offense still has the 1 timeout here, remember. 1st and 10. Throwing is Hurts. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now second down.
A couple extra defensive backs out there in the dime, and because of that, really not many places to throw the football, if any.
And typically, what would you want to do against that dime?
Run the football.
You want to run the ball, but you can't do it in this situation. Not nearly enough time on the clock. You having to really navigate against a tough defense presented against you.
Oh, Hurts is going to be hit and taken down to the ground.
And now with 6 seconds remaining, they're going to burn their final timeout.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
What a way to wrap up the week. Now a big play. It's third down.
He's going to look deep for Watkins. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. And here in overtime, if the team that receives the ball scores a touchdown, it's over. If they don't, we can still have some more football.
That's exactly right. If they go down and kick a field goal, the other team gets a possession to either match it or score a touchdown to win the ball game. If both teams kick field goals, the next team to score wins. But if the receiving team throws a pick six or fumbles the ball and it gets picked up by the defense and they score, the game is over at that point.
So it's the Eagles who will get the first chance to go down and find a winner as they'll get it here, and we are back underway. And no return here to begin the overtime session. That'll be a touchback. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And everyone knows the OT rules, Charles, but pretty simple formula. They go down and get a field goal, we continue play, but if they can find the end zone on this possession, ball game over.
And as meticulously as all teams plan for a game, I don't doubt for a second on that offense coordinator's play sheet, he's got some overtime plays that he wants to run. I know it sounds crazy, but
and now the rookie's free.
And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40.
76 yards rushing for him now as his fine rookie season continues.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. There to stop him on the defensive side, Fred Warner.
as usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
63.
Now a first throw here in overtime.
And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage.
We'll play only the one overtime here. If time runs out, it'll be a tie as they come up on second down.
63. Hey, Silver. Foul up, get it.
Hurts sets up to throw it.
And this will be caught. Touchdown. They needed overtime to get it done, but put this one in the win column.
So it's the Eagles who get the win here. And the guy who really led the way was their quarterback, CD, and that's Jalen Hurts.
Yeah, he really had this offense firing on all cylinders, so let's count up some of the numbers. He went for well over 300 yards in the air, had 4 touchdown passes, and was clearly prepared for this one and executed the game plan to perfection.
So for the Eagles, the win gets them a step closer to 500 at 5-6. And they will hit the road next week. Meanwhile, for Mexico City, it's a loss that could hurt them come playoff seeding time as